Justice Olukayode Ariwoola. He was sworn in earlier today by President Muhammadu Buhari. Our State House correspondent, Femi Akande, joins me now from Abuja for more on this. Femi, let's talk about the task ahead of the CJN. He himself has declared that we cannot afford to fail Nigerians. Let's talk more about that.
Yes, Abosede, the task ahead of the new CJN is enormous, and he well understands and appreciates that task. Looking at the circumstances in which he came to office, came to office in the sense that he was sworn in, or he was appointed as CJN at a time when there was a groundswell of controversy in the third arm of government, when the former CJN was accused of not providing for the welfare of judges and justices, and not adequately funding the judiciary. All of these issues Justice Ariwoola will be faced with now that he takes the helms of affairs at the judiciary. He would also ensure the full autonomy of the judicial arm of government, free from executive interference and even legislative interference, because, especially at this election season, like he also rightly pointed out, there will be pressure from politically exposed persons. There will be different kinds of injunctions and some kind of interlocutory judgments and all of that. He is saying that politicians and political parties should allow the judiciary do its job, operate as the third arm of government, and ensure a good dispensation of justice in the country. Abosede.
Indeed, and many will look forward to what this tenure would actually portend for the judiciary in the country and, of course, the entire nation. That swearing-in took place just before the commencement of the FEC meeting. Let's talk about the meeting itself, what transpired there.
Well, at the Federal Executive meeting, approval was given for a memo that would ensure that the maintenance and overhaul of aircrafts operating in Nigeria are carried out in the country. And to a large extent, this would reduce capital flight and also forex that is transferred to Europe and America for the maintenance of aircrafts operating within the country. What the Minister of Aviation, Hadis Sirika, is saying that the A, B, C, and D checks done on aircrafts will now be done in Nigeria. A maintenance hangar will be provided for aircraft. Big operating big airlines, big aircrafts will be able to carry out a whole hog of maintenance in these hangars that will be provided by the federal government. He is saying that this is also a big step to improving aviation in the aviation industry in Nigeria. It's going to save the country about 1.54 trillion naira that is spent annually on maintaining these aircraft overseas. All of these monies will now be left in the country and would also improve revenue, because commercial airlines would have to pay the federal government to maintain their aircraft. So this would also show up revenue for the federal government. Abosede.
All right, Femi, thank you very much for that update.